Hey guys, District 48 here, where today I'm going to finally bite the bullet and react to my first two Digimon videos. My first opening of a product and my first deck profile. I am gonna kick this up a speed, actually. We'll go... I've already seen this, so I'll go 1.5, so hopefully this video won't be too long. But let's see how it goes.
Hello and welcome to a weird-ass video here. I have some Dragon Shield purples, which is not the important thing. So,
What Shadal deck was I working on over there to the side?
Digimon fan as a kid, and Team APS did a video like a couple months ago opening like a Digimon TCG box, and I liked the art a lot. So one day I went out and I bought, I used a bunch of store credit that I had and got a bunch of Digimon trading cards, and I got some good stuff objectively, and I asked a friend of mine to choose the deck color I built first, and they chose purple.
That friend, the bestie Ash, has choosing purple here fundamentally changed me as a human being. Yeah. So if anyone ever asks, hey, what is something your bestie has done that has changed you as a human being for the better, I can legitimately tell them they asked me to play purple Digimon cards.
Purple, so I'm going to crack this open, sleeve things up, use some of the purple cards I've already pulled, and make a deck. I don't know if I'm going to battle or duel or whatever with it. This is kind of just for fun and because I like the art, so let's just see how this goes.
Why didn't I show off the cards I pulled? Like, I fanned them, but I didn't show off what I got.
I guess. Yeah, I used to be a huge Digimon kid. I remember watching the shows, and I rewatched Digimon Try pretty recently. It was actually not bad. That's what anyone who doesn't know, that's what Digimon card. God, the glare on this.
When I was live, I was watching Digimon Try and live tweeting it. The voice actor for Patamon, my favorite Digimon, started responding to me on Twitter with maybe like one or two tweets. Honestly got a highlight of my life. That was the dopest thing.
It's terrible. One day I'll fix this setup, but yeah. So these Digimon starter decks come with like a pack of whatever the most recent product was, which I think is something really cool, and I think Yu-Gi-Oh should start doing that. So the other thing is that these Digimon packs are a little on the harder end to open.
Sadly, Digimon no longer does this. I think they should return to it. I think it would honestly, that was a big point, at least for me, for buying the structure decks, was being able to also get a pack for free. You never really pulled anything superb out of them, but it was just a nice thing to have. So I think if Digimon started doing that again, putting in a pack of the most recent set with the starter decks, I think that they would. I have some skin hanging off a finger. I think that they would start selling a lot better than I'm pretty sure they're already selling well, but they would be selling better.
And for some reason, my dumb gremlin hands can't. Okay, there we go. My dumb gremlin hands can't open these packs super easily. So I have. Yeah, so I wish Yu-Gi-Oh would do this, because like if you could start like a structure deck and it was like, oh hey, here's a pack of whatever. So this is a red card, which is going to be useful in purple. Same thing with the yellow, blue, and green. Here's a purple card that we can use. There's a yellow card. This is another blue card. Black card we can't use. Green, another green, a yellow, and then a memory gauge thing.
That was a shit pack. For Great Legends, that was a bad pack. God. I really did not get a good pack there.
Okay, so I don't know if these were good pulls or not, but I recognize the colors and I recognize the characters, so we're gonna set those aside. I have more than enough sleeves, so I am just gonna sleeve up this one purple card. Is there anything else? Nope. Okay. I have no actual clue how to do a video like this, so I'm just kind of winging it as I go, in case you couldn't tell. So here we have.
Heads up, Oak, you never learn. At no point do you learn how to do Digimon videos. I'm just telling you that right now.
There's no weird wrapping. It's just this thing you slide off. Weird. So these are memory gauges, which is a mechanic in the game. You and your opponent put these side to side, and then you have, this is your memory, and then you pop this thing out, I guess, and it's supposed to help you keep track of that. It's a whole thing. I'm just gonna put those there, and then I'm guessing these are instructions cards. Okay, So they are instructions 3, 4, 5, and 6. Is instructions 1 and 2 on the back of these? Yeah, they are. Okay, that was about to make 0 sense. Alright, let's look at what we have here, right? So Digimon start off as, like, egg cards. So these are the eggs that we have. So they are white-backed. Oh, they're... Jesus Christ, I have no clue if any of that was seen. Yeah, these are cute. Pagumon.
Arguably the most broken purple egg right there. I didn't appreciate it at the time. My god, is that egg broken. It's so good for purple.
Pogumon. Funny joke. Demidevimon. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so in Yu-Gi-Oh! You can have...
I made the fucking King Toad joke. Pogumon. Not funny.
Have 3 of a card, but in Digimon you can have 4. That's trippy as shit, I'm not gonna lie. So we have 4 Demidevimon. I guess just 4 Gabumon. I remember this from the original series. I know Gabumon. He's a fucking bro. So 4 Gabumon. How many of this? Fuck, is it just 4 of everything? 4 Dracomon. So when you play this, return a purple option card with a memory cost of 1 or 7 from your trash to your hand. Okay, so instead of a graveyard...
The focus of my camera is just not on the cards. I don't know how I didn't notice this earlier, but that was focused on everything that wasn't what I was trying to get it to focus on. That's kind of funny.
Digimon cards go to get trashed. You're trash, bro. So this just returns, for the Yu-Gi-Oh players, this just returns something from grave to hand with a specific condition. So that's cool. That would actually be a fun card to have in Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, oh hey, bring this thing back to him. There's a lot of cards that do that actually, never mind. Elecmon. This just looks like a fucking... Is this just the Digimon Pika clone? Is that what this is? Yeah. We have 4 of those. Garurumon. I know that. Garurumon is from the show, the anime. Yeah, that's cool. That's art. Yokomon. It's just a fucking Ninetales dog. So we got 4 of those. Devimon. I remember this dude. Dude, I thought he was so fucking cool. Look at that edgy bastard. God, the glare is bad.
I paused that at the wrong time.
And so's the blur. Everything about it.
Okay, at least I acknowledge the blur. That Devimon also really good. Just a good blocker for purple to have. 100% true. Look at that edgy bastard.
This is just weird. Yeah, this thing, cool. I don't know. Hyukimon. Okay, so we're back to 4-ups. So this thing just looks like Mienshao, or Mienshao is the second evolution. We have 4 of those, right? Skull Satamon. Jesus Christ. Don't remember this thing. Fucking... Can you... Goddamn. Okay, fuck. Yeah, the light is, like, directly above me, so getting this... Oh, so, yeah, when you play this thing, you just return something from the trash to your hand. That's pretty cool.
The little editor comment there, 100% correct. I should have just turned the light off.
Garurumon, I remember that, dude. Now we're starting to get to the shinier cards. Because there's, like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. Yeah, the score up here is called Digimon Power, DP. It's 7,000, but if there's 5 or more cards in your trash pile, it gets 2,000 more, or 9,000. Its power is literally 9,000. Venom
It's 7,000 on that.
Myotismon. Venom Myotismon. See, this is what I want.
Myotis.
Yu-Gi-Oh to have, like, artwork that kind of gets out of these borders, right? Like, I like full art things. That's kind of why I got these in the first place, was I knew they had full art cards, and I kind of wanted some. Okay, so now we have Crest Garurumon. Like, could you imagine if Yu-Gi-Oh had full art like this? That'd be dope. So this is just shiny as shit, and it has 12...
Yeah, 1, we call that Rush Duels, and 2, young Oak here doesn't know it, but he's never going back to Yu-Gi-Oh after this.
1,000 DP, which is cool. Dope. Okay, so now we have these cards, which are like, it's a whole thing, I think. So we have 4 of Matt Ishida, which is just, you know, he's the Kaiba to this dude's Yugi, which is pretty much how that works. And then this thing, cool. So this gives you more memory, which is the resource that you use in this. So that's cool. That's what he does. And we got these things. We got 4 of Deathclaw. Oh, it's our friend Devimon. Yeah, it's this edgy dude. Yeah, this dude, dope. Alright, so Nail Bow. Is that... That's a whole thing. This does stuff, I guess. Yeah, so I'm gonna sleeve these cards up, and then I'm gonna see about... I actually don't know if I'm gonna make a deck in this video. I'm probably just gonna cut it here, and then make a deck as a separate thing, because I would like to have time to, like, research this shit, you know? I don't know if I sound far away. My mic is like on the other end of the table I'm filming on. So, yeah, let me know what y'all think. If you guys like the Digimon content out of nowhere, or this is not it. I had fun, you know, but we'll see. If there may be a deck video later. Yeah, these have blue card backs and the eggs have white. It's a thing. Yeah, so there might be a thing later. I don't know. I have one more of these, the black deck, because that was what my friend chose second place. So yeah, I guess I'll do this. Not forever, but I'm probably gonna still focus on Yu-Gi-Oh. Definitely gonna still focus on Yu-Gi-Oh. But we might have the occasional Digimon content. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun shit, and I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good day. Hello, and
I did not mean to start that again. Yeah, you know, I really thought that I would just continue Yu-Gi-Oh forever with the occasional Digimon. I mean, opening kind of hard to mess up an opening. But let's go to first deck profile. This one is really gonna hurt. This is gonna be the one where I really cringe at. Hey guys, welcome back to Desperate Oak 48. So I, did the fix. Oh, I know it doesn't happen, but please fix the blur. Bro, you need to do something about that. Digimon opening. So I have a deck. I believe this is built correctly. Probably not optimally, but if it's wrong, it's wrong, and that'll be hilarious. So I'm gonna go through order of the eggs, and then the option cards, tamers, and the actual Digimon. So I flipped it now. I do tamers, then options, and then Digimon, and then I go by play cost. And then when I get to the Digimon, I go levels, alphabetical order, and then the set they were released in. So if I play a deck with 2 Gabumon, whichever one came out first is going to be first in the deck profile. Fun fact. So hopefully there's some semblance of organization here. So starting off with the eggs, which you need to start off with, you can have up to 5 for anyone who doesn't know, so you can have 0 to 5. I have 1 Demimeramon. It's just cute. Its effect is nice. This deck has a lot to do with deletion, and yeah, like this has a lot to do with deletion and your trash. So I'm gonna speed this up. 1.5. That sounds good. Your trash. So instead of going to the graveyard like Yu-Gi-Oh, when things are deleted, they go to your trash pile, and it's the exact same concept. So just the terminology thing here. I don't know if I'm going to switch between them. It'd be confusing or what, but So yeah, it's just a fun. I was still biting my nails back in here. Like, I just clipped mine, so I can't really show them off and be like, look how much it's changed. But like, God, how the mighty have fallen. Fucking G-Man. Digimon is again something to do with deletion, and it's just cute. Got 2 Pagumon. Instead of Yu-Gi-Oh, where you can have up to 3 of a card, in Digimon you can have up to 4. So that throws ratios out the window to some extent. So yeah, this inherited effect, like when you digivolve on top of it, the Digimon that goes on top of it gains this effect down here. So same goes for all these things. But this just puts stuff in your trash as a resource, which is actually kind of nice. And then 1 Xiaomon. Look at these ratios, dude. 3 1-ofs and a 2-of. That is horrendous. If your trash is bad deck building late, or you have this late and you're able to digivolve on top of it, the Digimon you get can do some cool shit. In this case, when it gets deleted, it deletes the Digimon that deleted it. So it just essentially takes away. It's like a crash in Yu-Gi-Oh, essentially. So these are the Digi. Can I fucking pick up the thing? These are the Digi eggs. Yeah, they're adorable. So option. You could pick them up if you weren't biting your nails, dude. Like that was the one thing I hated hearing from people back then. Is how my life would be improved if I stopped biting my nails. I can tell you right now, few things have improved since I stopped. So, Oak, heads up from future you. Cut that shit out. Cards, I have this one, Jack Raid. So, if you use it and it's a security card when your opponent tries to attack you directly, to trash one of your 5 security cards. And then once you lose all 5 security cards and you're attacked directly, you lose. It's super straightforward. But if this is one of your security cards, you get to gain 2 memory, which is your
resource here, so it's helpful to have that. And then otherwise, if you just play it, you know, it's not one of your security cards. For every 10 cards in your trash pile, you gain 1 memory. So, you know, these kind of start to put things in your trash pile. The rest of the deck can kind of help out with that. And then this will be like, oh, cool, you get more resource for that. So it's a pretty nice gimmick. It's kind of like, I see it kind of like Unchained, where it uses Destruction as the main gimmick. Thank you.
The fuck was that? What was the...
It's kind of like, I see it kind of like Unchained, where it uses Destruction.
I get the logic, and I do still kind of see it. Why was it a Starlight Rare Aruha? I understand. I'm following this perfectly. This is a weird editing decision. I do follow the logic. This is very much, I would say, like a Yu-Gi-Oh player's perspective on coming to Digimon. If I didn't have more Jack Raid at the time, I understand. If I did have more Jack Raid, I should have played more. Ooh, hiccup.
As the main. Thank you, dog, for barking. I don't know if y'all can do that. You kind of use the destruction mechanic as a resource. So, you know, I love Unchained, so I figured this would be fun. 1 Deathclaw, just more deleting your opponent's stuff. So this is less for your resource and more to kind of get rid of your opponent's stuff. 2 Demonic Disaster. Again, this is also more getting rid of your opponent's stuff and making it easier for you. 1 Revive from Darkness. This one will actually get rid of your stuff and your opponent's stuff. No, this will get rid of your thing and then play something from your trash that is a purple card. So then I have also 1 Necrophobia. Yeah, this one will just, on play, it'll play something level 5 from your trash without having to pay your memory costs. So, and then if it's one of your security cards, you straight up just activate the main effect. So pretty much no matter what, when you see this, it'll bring something back from your trash. So this can delete 2 of your opponent's things. So just getting rid of 2 of your opponent's Digimon is super nice.
Playing way too many one-of options. First off, a lot of these are going to take a lot of setup, especially with what I know is coming in the deck. The 6-cost option, Earthshaker. At what point are you ever going to drop that? This is a pretty bad deck so far.
That's kind of it for option cards here. Again, I don't know if this deck is built optimally or anything. It could just be utter trash, which would be hilarious. 3 Matt Ishida. If you've seen the anime, you know this douche. The security effect, you just play it and you don't pay its memory cost of 2. And then anytime one of your Digimon is deleted, either by your own card or your opponent, you can suspend this, which I still don't fully understand. Whatever. You can suspend it and you gain a memory, a resource. So play 3 of them, just nice. 1 Mimi Tachikawa, whatever. Yet again, security, you play without paying its memory. And then if a player uses one of these option cards, you can again suspend this and gain another memory resource. Kari, same security effect as the others, and then when a card is removed from your security, so you can start off with 5 security drawn from your deck, and then when 1 is destroyed and sent to the trash pile, you can spend this to gain a memory. So these are all just kind of based on giving you as many resources as possible, and then in Yu-Gi-Oh terms, none of these are once per turn, so if you have all 3 of these on the field, and one of your Digimon is deleted, you just straight up gain 3 memory.
It's a good lineup there. The 1 Matt, the 1 Mimi, 1 Kari. Those 3 on field, especially in like BT4 format or whenever this took place, that'd be a pretty dangerous field. I still think I remember what's to come in this deck, and oh boy.
So that's nice. Going from Yu-Gi-Oh, having things that aren't once per turn is kind of broken to me, but I still don't fully understand.
My allergies have been killing me recently.
Level 3s, 2 Candlemon. Just it's super easy thing to digivolve into, especially when you're lower. You have an egg, you can digivolve into it for free. 3 Demi-Devimon, you can pay 2 to play it, or 1 to digivolve it. Just a fun one. 1 fake Agumon Expert. You can if you have a Digimon in your trash that has one of these on deletion effects, you can slap this down, get it deleted, and then it will return a level 3 Digimon with an on deletion effect other than itself from your trash to your hand, which is pretty nice. 2 Gabumon.
But then you don't play any level 3 with on deletion effects. Like, the only ones you play are fake Agumon Expert. You don't want to delete that to add it back. That's weird.
It's inherited, the effect down here, the inherited effect. When it attacks, you get to draw 1 card and then trash a card in your hand. So because this uses trash as a resource, anytime you have a Digimon that's digivolved on top of this, and you go to poke with it, you can draw a card and then you trash a card. And because this uses so much like trash as a resource, you draw a card and then essentially gain just another resource, which is nice. So, one Gazimon, so this is actually super nice. When it's in play, your opponent cannot gain memory except by an effect of one of these tamers.
That Gazi, I have played that motherfucker in so many decks. This dude has floodgated me out of a couple awkward situations. There's a couple cards I've spotted in here that I've still played to this day. Gazimon is a big one.
So, it's a pretty nice stun card. It's just the 2000 DP up there is not going to keep on the field for super long. So, as of right now, this is the only level 3 on deletion Digimon I have.
Oh.
But it is deleted by an effect you gain in memory.
I have a stupid purple mill deck that uses this Guilmon and the Mats, so I might profile that at some point.
So either by one your effect or an opponent's effect, if it gets deleted, you get to gain a memory, and then wherever the hell Toy Fake Agumon is, this can bring it back if it gets deleted. It's just fun little shenanigans, really. But okay, here we go. So for level 4s, give me a second, we have 4 Guru. That's so weird to say. 4 Garurumon. It doesn't really have an on-field effect, but again, its inherited effect is when it attacks, you can draw a card, then trash a card. It's a pretty common effect here. So yeah, this, when it's on the field, if it's battling one of your opponent's security cards, this Digimon can't get deleted. So if it goes to attack your opponent and your opponent security card has higher DP than it, this stays on the field and your opponent's security card gets trashed. So just a free thing to do, which is nice. Not free, but whatever. Saberdramon, yeah, when this Digivolves into something, the inherited effect is just the same thing as a Xiaomon, which is if it gets deleted, you can also delete the Digimon that your opponent used to destroy it. Just, you know, a fun little fuck you. 2 Black Growlmon. Yeah, this is again an inherited effect, so once returned, when one of your other Digimon is deleted, this Digimon gains an extra security attack. So when you go to attack your opponent's security cards, each Digimon can only do it once, but with this inherited effect, if you attack your Digimon gets deleted, the thing Digivolve on top of this can then attack twice and get rid of 2 security cards. So this is an extra way to kind of whittle your opponent down and get you to that sweet, sweet victory state. 3 Yukomon, just 6,000 DP. You know, I think that's good. It's a big number. 6,000 is a number you don't normally see in Yu-Gi-Oh! At least, or Pokemon really. 2 Devimon. So when your opponent's Digimon goes to attack, usually if it goes to attack you.
So I had only gotten one starter deck at the time. It was one starter deck and then any bulk I pulled. So that's why I'm only running the 2. I believe I only had one at the time. I should have only had one at the time. At some point I would purchase another and increase the count I have for the blocker Devi.
Security, you can suspend this and make your opponent attack it instead of your security cards. I'm just going to protect yourself a little bit. And then when this attacks, you lose 2 memory, which is the resource, so you probably aren't going to be attacking this a whole lot. 1 Skull Marimon, just like a quick and easy thing to get into, 6,000, whatever. Yeah, here it is. So let me get these. And 4 Skull Sagamon. So when you Digivolve into this, you know, you slap this down on some other Digimon, you can take a purple Digimon card from your trash and return it to your hand. So, especially later in the game, if you need this card, you can just Digivolve into this and yoink something back from your trash to your hand. 3 Jokermon. Yeah, when this gets deleted, you can take...
The glare is so bad. And I know the camera I use for this. It's literally this webcam. I've started doing deck profiles on my phone now because my phone can focus better. And then I literally created a Dropbox. And I will Dropbox myself the raw footage, pull it off of my computer, and then edit. I now go through that entire thing, every step of that, just so I can avoid using this because of how bad the glare is. But that is the only thing I can focus on right now, is how terrible the glare is for this video.
Take a level 3 purple Digimon from your trash and play it without paying its memory cost up here. And then if the Digimon has an on-play effect, it doesn't get to activate that effect. So you just take something from your trash and put it back in the field. 1 Phantomon, it just has stupid high DP, 10,000. We've seen a lot of 6,000 and 7,000s here, but 10,000 is pretty big, so it's just essentially a beat stick. So 2 Were Garurumon, I remember this from the anime, like I really do. So yeah, this has another inherited effect. So the effect is when there are 5 or more cards in your trash, the Digimon gains 2,000 DP. So you can have something on top of this, and it'll gain 2,000 more DP for attacking and stuff, which is just kind of nice. It's also level 5, so 2 Venom Miotismon, which if you Digimon, so normally if you would just outright play this, you pay 10 memory, but if you do this on a level 5 Digimon, like Were Garurumon, you only pay 3 memory, which, if you didn't know, 3 is less than 10. And then it would also gain this inherited effect.
Yet again, I agree with the editing here.
Which, if you didn't know, 3 is less than 10.
I liked Editor Oak back here. Editor Oak said the things that regular Oak couldn't, which was really just calling me a moron in hindsight.
And then it would also gain this inherited effect. So then its effect when it's when it's digivolving, up to 2 of your Digimon gain retaliation until the end of your opponent's next turn. So you can slap this down and be like, okay, so when this thing dies and when my other Digimon dies, until the end of my opponent's turn, they will just yoink whatever kills them with them. So if you get this down and then your opponent deletes it, you're like, oh cool, your thing is also deleted. Get fucked, nerd. In the other level 6, we have Crest Garurumon in the badass armor here. So this gets 1 extra security attack. So when it goes to attack your opponent's 5 security cards, it can do that twice. And of course, if it gets deleted, then whatever. And then it has a Digiburst effect. So like during your turn, you can trash 2 of the cards that this is Digivolved on top of. So if it's Digivolved on top of Were Garurumon and fucking regular Garurumon, you can trash both of those, and you play a level 3 Digimon from your trash, playing its memory cost. So just more ways to get stuff on the field and kind of potentially push for a big attack on your opponent's security cards. But that's my purple deck. I know it's probably not optimized or good at all, but I think it's pretty fun. I like the art, and later today I'm actually going to be testing out, so I'll kind of, in editing, let y'all know if this is a good or bad deck. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I don't know how much Digimon content I'll actually be putting up, but yeah, hope y'all are having a good day. I'll see y'all next time.
But you'll be putting out a lot more Digimon content.
Opponent's security cards.
Yeah, I was going to try to find where it said verdict bad. Oh well. Yeah. Terrible deck. There's a high concentration of level 5s. Too many one-of options. None of them would really ever have the chance of coming up. And then 2 of each level 6. I think you could have gone 4 of either one. Sorry for punching the mic there. That being said, I think there is a way to take this deck and improve it. I certainly am not going to. But yeah, that was one of the worst decks I've ever seen. It was atrociously built, and I'm glad to have improved from here because, my God, that was terrible. It's me reacting to my old stuff. I am cringing inwardly, in case you can't tell. Thank you all for watching. I hope to never react to my old content ever again. I'll see y'all next time.